World of YouTube. Devil Sight here. Doing the mapping of the missing girl from California, 2018, Karlie. Damn it. You schmuck. I forgot her name. But before this video, I got 2 videos up, and there's the 3rd video back. So 3 videos back, it's got the name, but I definitely had to do some mapping on this, and I'm glad I did, because wow, this even makes this case more insane. I cannot believe what I found and seen. And for this girl just to become missing. And I can understand, all right, now why there was no witnesses, other witnesses. But the witnesses that did see this girl standing where she was, the question would haunt my mind as of why they wouldn't stop and ask if she was all right, maybe. Because where this girl was located, yeah, it's insane. So as you can see, the pin dot is off from Fresno. You got yourself Los Angeles. I believe that must be Las Vegas. You have Nevada. And obviously you have Death Valley National Park. And of course, this whole area is the main area for, literally missing people. This is also the area that Kenny Veach went missing. Like, for the life of me, I can't remember the other guy's name, but he too went missing in this area. Not only I can just imagine how many more people have gone missing in this area, because we are talking about the desert. And what really, brings horror to the mind is definitely where this girl lives. Now, whether or not she lives in this area that I'm going to show you, it's just a question of, the witnesses, did they know her? Because this ain't no big place, I'm telling you. This is nuts. So I'm just going to dive right into it. Here we go. Excuse me. But we got a business over here. And what a place to have a business. I mean, you look at the map here, there's just this one little square block. And then you have the Michael A. Beverage. What is it? Beverage. But all in all, this is it. And from what I looked on the map, there ain't nothing but miles in this place. Just this section. So someone want to please tell me why this girl walked or was walking early in the morning in a small section. Now this even, I could tell you, gets even more creepier. It says, the witness seen. Now, I don't know if they were driving on the road where the pin dot is, or they were driving on the highway. Now, if they were driving on the pin dot road, one would only ask themselves, hey, neighbor, because you see in the other photo, you would think everybody that lives there definitely has to know somebody. But 30 yards in from Route 6, 30 yards in, and 100 feet from the pin drop. I forgot the name of that street. But just picture 30 yards in right here and 100 feet down. That means that this girl would have been, you know, say where the E is, over 30 yards, 100 feet, just near this road. She would have been near the highway. And as you can see clearly, all this section, just nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. You go back to this. Big area. Nothing. Just nothing. So, got some mountains over here. You got some, looks like maybe a little pine tree forest up yonder there over the pin drop, but spooky enough, crazy enough, insane enough. For one, where was this girl heading? Actually, I just had to bring the map up because I do have to check something out. Bring that map up. Yeah, oh, don't you do it, you jerk. Piss off. Piss off. There. Sierra View Road. Poof. White Mountain Estates Road. Let's pan out and take a damn good look at that. So here we have a girl standing off to the highway here, 30 feet in, 100 yards down. And you tell me where this girl is supposed to be going. Seems right. The closest maybe, say, town is right there. Dixon Lane, Meadow Creek, Bishop, West Bishop. But all on the outskirts. I don't know what the hell is that. Oh, you got yourself like maybe a power plant? What is that? Red Canyon. Man, don't even say what the hell that is. Either a power plant or maybe a water supply system. But as you can clearly see, you don't see much around to where this girl would be going. Why would she just all of a sudden get up that morning and decide to stand on the side of a highway? Now, of course, one thing is the depression. And oh my God, there would be poor girl would have lots of depression living in that area. That small of a place. And if she's 16 years old and can't go nowhere, oh, good grief. You just imagine. I mean, how the hell I could say, yeah, there's shopping probably there, but you can see, man, the closest town to get to, right? Fresno, Visalia, whatever that is, Visalia. And of course, you see how long Los Angeles is. Pan right out. Jesus Christ. I mean, one would ask, and that's always something in the mind. You know, did she have depression? Why would she get up one morning and just... And I mean, of course, there's the, you know, I mean, I'm sure these towns, yeah, it even got an airport down there. So I'm sure these towns are big enough to go down, go hang out. It does look pretty big. Dollar Tree, yeah, there's all your shopping, but still, it's out of the way. Whether or not this girl wanted to hitchhike into town that morning. And of course, yes, there's that possibility of a serial killer. Wrong place, made herself at the wrong time. Trying to maybe hitchhike down to town there and had enough sitting in the house. But still, there's that question. You know, and it doesn't say nothing about anything about being depressed. So, I mean, if this girl happened to be, you know, somewhere where she just had enough, nobody's seen the signs, of course. And that's one thing you got to watch for with people. Whether they look happy, like in her picture, smiling, oh, I'm all right. You just can't take that all right as being all right. But, or they could be, like I said, the dark side out there in California, IA too. Which it ain't just serial killers. It's what happens along and out in these deserts and mountains. As you can clearly see, there's a huge mass of it. Mountains. What lies within them mountains. What lives within them mountains. Oh, yeah. Who knows? Call me crazy. But as you're standing there, look at all these roads, man. They have all these roads that lead to nothing. Jesus. It's like, are there any houses on these roads? Driving in the friggin' desert for what? What are these roads for? So, yeah, I'm going to go out for a walk today or a jog. Yeah, that would be a good thing. Take a jog, a hike, a little walk around. But still, they got all these friggin' roads here. Maybe one day they assume they will build, but it does look like it's in a friggin' mountain area, so how you building? Nuts. And that's what makes this... Yeah, I can say them are all trails, huh? Got your trails in the mountains. Yeah. I tell you, out in these outskirts of California, IA, boy, especially making a little town like this. I mean, there's that possibility that this serial killer could be out there looking, stalking, right? Small little area. Less, you know, you'll be wondering if there's a goddamn police station out there. Or a security guard thing. But you see nothing but houses and living. And over here looks like, right, they're gonna build more, but Jesus Christ. And what's that? Well, how much would it be if it was a local resident here that snagged her up? Because they're always watching her, right? But, excuse me, standing on the side of the road here, what I'm want to get at, and call me crazy, but what if there's a porthole? Suck you right up in. Who knows? Out there in them deserts, you know, you got that quicksand lingering around. Maybe that's why, you know, not a lot is built throughout this area. But whatever the case may be, I mean, you got to take everything out of the box. Think of what that porthole could be you know, a factor. Because what do you have? Nothing here but a bunch of friggin' probably cactuses and bushes. Dried, dead desert bushes. And right, well, what the hell would she be standing in these for? 30 feet off, 100 feet down. So I would say she's about, say where the, I want to say where the sea is in Republic. So 30 feet, 100 feet. I mean, that ain't much. I mean, she could have been at least at the corner. Say so. But still, what? Why would she want to stand in here? Why would she even want to walk down here? Knowing there's nothing there. Knowing this local town is probably at least, 5 miles. I mean, it's hard. I would have to, tap in the streets to see the distance from, her little way here to that next town. And I would say it's got to be at least, walking-wise, 5 miles down that stretch of road. And at that, it's a freaking highway. But, yeah, this is something to just look at and be mind blown away that, the person's there, not much around, and gone. Disappear without a trace. I mean, there's only a couple things, 3 things. 1, trying to hitchhike, got snatched up by the wrong person. 2, this, the creepiness of the desert out there where people disappear like nothing. Who knows what lurks? 3, little porthole method. Kind of just walked into something and this is the perfect place for all this. You don't know what the M cave meant with Kenny Veach. And that other guy just happened to hike out in the desert and all of a sudden disappear. No bones found, no bodies. Usually when you head out there in Death Valley, you find something, but when it disappears, your imagination only can run wild with what happened. So, this poor girl, who knows, living out in that small little rigid town. I can't even call it neighborhood. It's just a frickin' neighborhood on the outskirts of a city or a town, and just a neighborhood. One couldn't even imagine living like this. I couldn't. I mean, the only thing I could see this being awesome to be living in, stick my goddamn 4-wheelers out there. Wah, 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 all up and down the desert. Yeah. That's something I like to do. This would be the perfect place. Wind out in the goddamn desert, boy. Yeah, take that little 4-wheeler. But I would most definitely stay out of these goddamn mountains. I don't mess around with mountains, boy. No, it's not because I'm scared of heights. It's because I'm scared of what's in them. And lately, this stories like this and everything else, man, is starting to become a reality. What's in the mountains? What's beneath us? Till the next video, folks. Be safe, take care, and always beware. Especially when you're out there in California, IA. You might be wanting to take a little trip. Check out the old monuments of history. But when it comes down to reality, oh boy. Who's next to be sucked up within the region of the mystic Hollywood, California hills? Beware.